Honestly, if I could go back and talk to the version of me that started out as a social media manager, this is the very video I will make her watch. Because what I'm about to share would have saved me from burnout, late night client voice notes, missed payments, and honestly questioning if this social media management virtual assistant business was worth it at all for me. So in today's video, I'm breaking down 3 client red flags I wish I spotted earlier so that you can protect your peace, your pricing, and your purpose as you grow as a social media manager or as a virtual assistant. Hi guys, I'm Natasha Adefala, social media strategist, digital product creator, and your behind the scene content system blog plug. Yes, I've worked with low budget clients, high ticket brands, startups, and solopreneurs. And trust me, not every yes is worth it. Let's talk about this. Yes, based on my years of experience, I came up with this number of red flags that you can look onto when you're trying to get a client. Red flag number one, the can you do everything client. Yes. This type of clients who says that they need just a little help with content, but it turns into content planning, designing, writing captions, creating reels, community management, reporting, sending updates and strategy. And all they ever requested from you was just help me with just this content little thing. They want a full agency in one person for the price of probably a virtual assistant. I ignored this red flag because I thought over delivering would actually earn me loyalty. Yes, but what it actually earned me was resentment because I'll be sharing the lesson that I learned from this. The lesson that I learned from this is that if the client doesn't know what they need, if they are not sure about what they need or what they expect you to be, what they expect to get from you, they just assume that you're a visionary and the executor without paying for both. You will always be overwhelmed. My solution to this is that if you are in this situation, is that have a clear service menu, a boundaries actually, an onboarding system. If you don't define the scope, they will for you. And trust me, you are not going to love that. It's going to be so overwhelming that you will not be able to keep up at a point. Red flag number two, the let's build as we go client. Yes, this is the one that tells you, oh, let's go with the flow. Oh, this is the one that actually they just want you to see how everything fly. They have no brand assets, they have no niche, they have no goals, they have no systems. They want you to create strategy while also figuring out what their business even actually is. You are like you are basically they are building, you are the one building it, their business for them blindfolded. And it doesn't make any sense. I used to say yes to these people because I just feel like they were passionate and just want to get started. But then I realized that they are not ready for social media. They are still figuring out their own offer. They don't even know what exactly they want to offer their supposed client. How are you able to create content around that kind of a person? So the lesson that I learned there is that if they can't give you clarity on who they serve, how they make money, or what their content should say, you will end up being their business coach, their strategist, their cheerleader, and again, unpaid. Yes, they paid the least. This type of clients paid the least. And the solution that I was able to come up with is that qualify each client before onboarding them. Yes, you can send a pre-discovery form to check readiness. If they need more help, and send them to a clarity coach, not your own DM. Like, don't, you can't save all of them. Exactly. Just try as much as possible to make sure that you have like a discovery call form for them to fill. Red flag number 3, the micromanager with champagne expectations. You guys, I wonder how I came up with this. This one hurts because it usually start off so well. They love your style, they love your tone, they love your vibe until you send them that very first piece of content. You'll be shocked. And then they will be like, oh, can we make the font bigger? Can you do another version? Let's try a different tune. Let's try a different caption. And then they will be all over you. But what if you just have boundary? They don't want your expertise. What they want exactly is control. That's what I've realized. Client like that, they want control because they will keep making you tweak posts. They will keep making things difficult for you. And usually they are not paying enough to feel entitled to. They are not even giving you the creative freedom that you need as a social media assistant or social media manager to have. to them. The lesson I came up with is that micromanagement is usually a trust issue. But when you are underpaid and undervalued, it's not worth your energy to win them over. So my solution is that only take on clients who are aligned with your style. They respect your expertise and then they trust your process. You have to be so sure that they trust your process, because better to have one dream client than having three draining clients. Like, you will just not have time to do any other thing than to please them. Another thing is that you are not for everyone. You have to know that if you've not been learning anything from this video, note that you are not for everyone. That's the point that I want you to hold dear to your heart. When you start setting boundaries and raising your prices, some people will walk away. That's okay. What you are not trying to serve, what you're not trying to do is serve everyone, because you are trying to serve the right ones. Every client you say no to, create space for one that actually aligned and is respectful and ready to grow with you. Just know that. So that you also have to renew your mind, so that you are not always focused on that. You are not attracting those type of clients to yourself. And if you're not sure how to attract those premium clients, or you feel stuck in a cycle of low paying clients that has high demand work, I created a system that changed my business completely. Yes, I created a system that I feel that if you have access to, is going to change your own reality and is going to make everything work for you. It's called AI Cash Machine. And is like my complete workflow for using AI to create high converting content that attracts the right clients, and also to automate the part of your business that are draining to you. You just is a win for you, that and then is a win for your clients. It's not just about theory, it's what I use every day to position myself as an expert and also work smarter, not harder. The link is in the description below, or just comment the word boundaries and I'll send it directly to you so that you'll be able to have access to it. Now, tell me in the comments, have you ever had any situation that you have to deal with those kind of clients? Drop a red flag that I didn't mention. You can just drop a red flag emoji if you can relate, and then share your lessons. So let's see if you can help each other for the next social media manager, or help the next social media manager to actually avoid those same kind of mistakes. I'll see you guys until the next one. Make sure that you remember to subscribe and